What's up guys? I am just gonna dive right in without an intro. Actually I've been super sick lately, so that's why I'm just not putting my face in front of the camera. But okay, so the inspiration for this video is I figured out that using Square Stitch is an awesome way to make pixel art. So Square Stitch is what I'm doing right here. I don't have a tutorial for it, but I can give you some links to Beadaholique tutorials, which is how I learned how to do it. I'm doing a Crewmate from Among Us first, you could probably see in the thumbnail. I'm using two different shades of orange because that kind of gives it a little more dimension. So if you want to make one, you could choose whatever color you want and then choose a lighter and a darker shade of that color. And then the visor I just have in a few shades of blue because that makes it look kind of shiny. And then outlining the whole thing in black makes it look really good. I am using Toho beads, size 11, like I pretty much always do. And I am using wildfire thread. I ended up liking using that a lot. The pattern is inspired by a perler bead pattern I actually saw on Pinterest, but I couldn't figure out who originally made it. I made a quick visual pattern in the description for you guys though. Now, what I'm gonna do with this little guy, to turn him into a pin, I've cut out some sticky felt and I'm putting him on the sticky side. I'm going to cut around the edges with some scissors. This did kind of ruin my scissors, so maybe you don't want to use like your favorite, most expensive scissors for it. And then I just glue a little pin on the back. I used some jewelry glue because that's what I had lying around, but I'm sure other types of glue would also be great. And there he is, a cute little pixelated pin. The next one, I really wanted to make a Pokemon of some kind. I ended up choosing Eevee. I have some nice browns and cream colors here, and I ended up adding in black as well for the eyes. Actually, my sister's name is Eevee, so that's another reason why I really like this Pokemon. It's not spelled the same. She was always bothered by people asking her that, like when we're a kid, or even in college actually. She meets new people and immediately they'll ask her, "Oh, your name is Eevee, like the Pokemon?" She was annoyed by it so much, but I actually played Pokemon. I had my Nintendo DS. I got her into it a little bit. I had her play a few games and now she's not annoyed by Pokemon. I think she likes it a lot better now. I think it also helps that we're like adults now. And so when you meet a new fellow adult, it's less likely that they're gonna instantly talk about Pokemon. I mean, you never know, but. So for this Eevee, when I was planning it out, I was definitely considering making an actual sprite from the games because Pokemon is legit pixelated. At least the old games. But I found that sprites actually didn't look amazing. Let me quick cut to an example actually. I did a test before shooting and I made this Bulbasaur. He is literally a sprite from Ruby Sapphire. Like not in battle, but like tiny icon. And I didn't like the way he looked. So I instead found this Eevee pattern. Again, somebody on Pinterest made it with perler beads and I loved it. I'm sorry, again, I couldn't find the original creator. Oh, quick aside about my sickness. So I got 3 negative COVID tests, but I've been exhausted. I want to take a giant nap after just walking up and down some stairs. And I for sure did lose my sense of smell and taste for a couple days. It's all a bit weird. I don't even know where I would have gotten it. We're really careful. I don't really go anywhere except for the grocery store and like Starbucks. But honestly, you can still get it even when you're careful. My doctor and I are thinking I probably did get COVID. False negatives do happen. I am feeling a lot better and I had the energy to finish this video. It's been in progress for a long time. So to wrap up this Eevee, I did the same deal with sticky felt and gluing on a pin. Overall, I love this pattern. It's just so cute. I'm glad I didn't do a sprite again, but I am curious to try more sprites from the game to see if I can make them work. Alright, for the last one, I really wanted to try something from Stardew Valley because it's my favorite game right now. You can check out my Steam play hours as proof. The whole game is styled in a classic pixelated way. It's very cute, very nice art. So before I did this video, I did a test and I made this chicken, which I love, but it was just a test, so I didn't end up filming it. Whoops. but there's a lot of cute characters I could do, so I am showing you the cat that I made right now. For the last 2 characters, I was using wildfire thread because it's very nice and stiff. It's good to hold it all together, but I actually ran out of wildfire when I was ready to make this cat, so I'm using Nemo nylon thread right here in the video. The difference is really noticeable, I think. It's too flexible. I really want a stiffer thread to do square stitch. Later, I got a shipment of the supplies that I ordered in the mail, and I got some Fireline, and I tried Fireline with square stitch, and I really liked that. So I recommend you can do Wildfire or Fireline, but not Nemo. This is the part where in the pattern, I had this big issue where you see I'm like debating what to do. I'm trying to figure out what to do with the whiskers. On the pattern, the whiskers are just 2 single separate beads on each side. But I don't know how I would quite do that with square stitch. I would either have to change the direction of the beads or deal with thread bridges, which I hate. So I decided to just put a white bead in the middle because, hey, it'll blend in with the background, right? Well, not really. My first impression is that I can see that bead. It looks like headphones or earmuffs or something. I didn't think that they looked like whiskers. But over time, I kind of, if I stopped focusing on that white bead, I could kind of tell, that they're just separate whiskers. In general, I do like this sprite a little better than the Bulbasaur. I think Stardew Valley pixel art is really nice for recreating like this. It's really great with cross-stitch too, for anyone who does that. Hello, that's me. I have like 50 hobbies, cross-stitch too. Now that I've finished it up, let's review my success in the types of pixel art that looked good. For the game sprites, Bulbasaur? No. The chicken? Yes, so cute. Cat? I'd say yes, it's okay. I think it would be better if I had more accurate colors and separated the whiskers. I'd love to try out more Pokemon sprites too to see if maybe improving the colors would help my Bulbasaur. For the perler bead patterns I stole from strangers online. The Crewmate? Hell yes. Eevee? Hell yes, absolutely adorable. Lots of success there. Thank you, strangers online. So there they all are. Thank you for watching this little fun and weird video of mine. I had a lot of fun making them. Now I want to make more video game characters. I've learned a lot from the process too. Lastly, a quick shameless plug. It's time for Christmas shopping, and I just put up a bunch of new beaded hoops in my Etsy. They're not too expensive. I think they would be a great gift for anyone who loves colorful jewelry. Hoops are my fave right now. The beaded pins would likely be a little more expensive if I sold them because they do take longer to make, but if you want one, I'd be happy to do custom orders. My Etsy is AloraJoelle, just like my channel name. You can also email me at alorajoelle@gmail.com. You could also support my channel without spending any money by giving me a like or a comment or subscribing. I would love that very much. Okay, so I will let you go now, and bye-bye!